Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's is a small video that we are going to talk about how to use the runtime columns and extend operator between the ADX, that is Azure Data Explorer. So that's what we are going to talk about. It's a simple operator. Sometimes we need what we call as a runtime columns. The runtime columns are not exactly available within the tables. Let's say we have 4 columns within a table and we want some another column, might be a runtime column in the form of an expression or something. So we could use two methods to perform the same. One is a runtime column and one is an extend operator. Now technically they do the same thing. Runtime columns are directly put in within the project operator, so we'll kind of see a demo and how we could use them. And the extend operator is you actually use an extend an operator, put that column, might be an expression or anything, and add on to the actual result set. So we could add on multiple extend operators to do multiple columns, and we could also use multiple runtime columns within the projection to do the same. So both are the same. Let's try understanding how we could use runtime columns and extend operator within our Azure Data Explorer for any kind of a table. So friends, we can see I'm using the same tables as I've used in the previous examples within the Azure Data Explorer videos. Now technically, if I have a table called as an employee, and if I say employee and run that, if I just run this, it would show me all the columns and all the records. So that's a simple one which we already know. If I want to use, let's say, take 5, there is another operator we could use, take. Take 5 means you're just taking 5 records from the top, or just like a limit parameter which we have seen within multiple RDBMS systems, might be a Postgres or something like that. Now, but let's try using how we could use an runtime operator as well as an extend one. So let's firstly use what is a runtime column and how we could actually use that. Now, if I say project, I want, let's say, employee number, e-name, job, salary. So let's say this is the few columns which I need to use within the query. So it would show me these 5 columns. But let's say if I want to have another column which is not present within the table, but I want a kind of an expression. For example, I want a yearly salary. So I could say a yearly salary, and that should be equal to a salary into 12, let's say. So I'm using a salary as an existing column and I'm multiplying it by 12, and then I'm saying this column is a runtime column and I'm giving an alias name for that, that's a yearly salary. So now if you try to run this would actually show you a new column called as a yearly salary, right? Now this is just like an expression which we have used based upon an existing column. Now the same thing we could also do with the help of what we call as another operator called as an extend operator. Now extend operator technically does the same thing but with the help of an operator. So we could just say, let's say EMP, and within EMP I just want to say, let's say project, I want employee number, e-name, job, and I want salary. Now these are the few columns which I need. Now what I need is the next one is an extend operator. So I'm just gonna use an extend operator and I'll say let's say yearly salary. I'm gonna use the same example, is equal to salary into 12. So that is one. And if I just want to run this, I just want to see whether it gives me the same result or not. Yes, it exactly gives me the same result. So I'm just using an extend operator rather than using our direct runtime operator with some expressions. But also I could use the extend multiple times. So I'll say, let's say bonus information. Let's say this is bonus info column, and I would say it is salary plus salary. I just want to use the same salary and I want to use, let's say, 10% on the top of that. So please add salary, and then the 10% of that salary as a bonus information to be added into that. Now if I want to run this, so I have two extend columns, extend operator, where it is actually showing me the first one is the yearly salary, which is nothing but a multiplication with 12, and the second one is nothing but a bonus information, which is more likely a salary plus a 10% increment on that. So if you say 800 plus 10%, it is like $80, and then you add into that. So that's how the information is put in around. So I hope, guys, this is a very small video, but it's a very powerful I would say operators that we have learned, because in a normal query you won't be exactly using all the columns that are available, but sometimes you might need certain columns which are not available, and you need to be the part of your result dynamically with some expressions or anything. So I'll be coming back with more videos, so please stay tuned and have a good one.